So, good afternoon. Let me introduce
Hi.
Alex Pickett. Alex, it's great to see you today. How are
Yeah,
you?
you too, Karen. I'm good. I'm good.
So, you have a practice in Germantown,
I
correct?
do. I
Wonderful.
do.
And how long have you been in private practice?
Uh, well, I've been doing it for about 2 years. I worked with a therapist in Midtown and then took my own office next to hers in Midtown and kind of went out on my own a little bit and then moved back here because I live near here. So it was really nice to just be a few minutes away from the
Well,
office.
sure. That makes great
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
So, what would you say are your specialty areas?
Uh, well, it mostly, I would say most of my clients are 20 something males. I do have some females. We're talking low self-esteem, depression, anxiety, and mostly those kinds of things. I like to use um, IFS, internal family systems, which is something I'm studying, and I'm EMDR and hypnotherapy also.
Okay, very
Uh,
good. And what
mhm.
insurance do you accept?
Well, I'm on the I'm not quite on the panels yet, but I should be soon. It would be Aetna, Cigna, and Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Okay, very good. And are you
Yeah,
accepting new clients?
I am. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I am.
And as a result of the pandemic, are you doing more telehealth versus in
I'm
person?
doing about 50-50. I had some long-term clients that just didn't want to do telehealth,
Okay.
and out of necessity, I've gone back to the office and yeah, and I'd say it's about half and half.
Okay.
I've also done groups over telehealth,
Oh,
so
wow. That's great.
yeah, so it's
Okay.
quite a challenge,
I'm
honestly.
sure it is.
Yeah,
So, do you see telehealth being effective? Would you prefer in person, or
I would
what's that
prefer
like for
in
you?
person. I see that it is helpful. I've certainly seen it being helpful in groups, and I do have clients that just keep coming back to telehealth. So
Okay.
yeah, I would say it's helpful. It feels more intense now though with COVID. Um, I really feel that's an extra layer of anxiety and depression.
Oh, absolutely.
It's certainly exas. Well, what's the word? I don't want to use that word. Well, it certainly increases uh,
Yeah. So you have seen an
issues
increase.
people have. Yeah, I have. I sure have. And I've seen it in therapists too.
Sure.
So, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, we've got to
Talked to
take
a
care
lot
of
of my
ourselves.
colleagues. Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
So if
go
someone
ahead.
wanted to reach out to you, what's the best way to do that?
Well, I have a website, alexpickettcounseling.com. They can also reach me via email, which is alex@alexpickettcounseling.com.
Okay.
And then my number for my practice. Should I give that to you now or
Sure. Yeah. Go right ahead.
901-481-9877? And yeah, so I'll take a variety of folks. I mean, I have people from say 17 to over 60.
Wow. Okay. Very
And so I
good.
have a pretty big variety. But I would say again, like earlier, most of them are 20 something males.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, very
yeah,
good. Sounds like that's your niche.
yeah, yeah.
Well, thank you again, Alex. I appreciate your time, and I'm really excited to be able to get this information out to people who need it. It helps to demystify the whole process, particularly
Oh, definitely.
people that
Yeah,
have never, sought therapy before. So I'm
yeah.
glad to be able to do that.
It's funny you say that because I have a marketing person who's been trying to get me to do videos for probably 4 or 5 months now. And it's just tough to see yourself on screen. So I
I
can
understand.
imagine how potential clients would feel about being on screen there for a telehealth session. It's
Yeah, it's kind of hard. It can be a little distracting to be
yeah,
talking and seeing yourself at the same time.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I think this will be good again, for people to kind of get a visual of what you look like and how, to connect with you this way first, as would really help
yeah.
and benefit people when it comes to making that taking that step and making that first appointment.
Okay, sounds good.
So thanks
Thank you so
again,
much,
Alex. It
Karen.
was great talking to you.
You too, always.